Hello everyone, welcome to Signup AI. Today we are going to create an SAP BTP Trial account. And for that, there are two main steps to be followed. One is that you need to have an SAP.com account, and then you have to sign up for the SAP BTP Trial. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to get my SAP.com, SAP Universal ID. Okay, for that I have to go to SAP.com. I'll click on the option to create an account here. Okay, so let's click on create your SAP account. This will ask me for many details. Okay, I have to put on my name, email, phone number, etc, etc. I have to accept some of the disclaimers here. Okay, I've put on all details here. I'll click on the submit button. Okay, now it is going to create an SAP.com ID for me. So, okay, it has sent me a confirmation email to my email. All right, let me click on the activation link. Now I have to set my password. I have to make it very complex. I don't think so. Okay, let me put on some details in here. All right, so I have to add uppercase, lowercase, special characters, and oh my god, it's very complex. All right, let me put some blah 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 password here. Let me double confirm. Okay, so now I have to accept more conditions. Click on continue. Now it is creating an SAP account for me. It is creating a universal ID. Universal ID is something which SAP need for almost everywhere right now. Okay, so now I'm going to the SAP trial account, put on my email address which I've used to register in SAP.com. I will click on the continue button. Now I'm in SAP trial sign up link. Okay, so now it is going to create an SAP BTP account for me. Okay, so it is now signing me in with the SAP Universal ID which I have provided. That's cool. All right, now, oh, I have to verify my telephone number as well. Interesting. So I have to put my code that I have received on my phone. Let me put in the details here. I'll click on continue. Now I have to accept some more disclaimers. I'll accept that. I'll click on the accept button. Okay, let's do that. Great, now it is creating a SAP BTP account for me. That's fantastic. It's going to take a couple of minutes. Okay, before that I have to choose a data center where I want to have my service in. I will choose the US East data center. So regarding data centers, SAP has data centers across the globe, including Australia and Abu Dhabi and many other places. But for the trial, it is giving only the US and the Singapore. Okay, so now what is going on is that it is creating a global account for me. Then it is going to create a sub account. Then it is going to create org and space. So we'll discuss this basic concept of sub account, org and space in detail in the future videos. But you need to understand is that these are some of the basic concepts you have to understand. Okay, because the sub account and org and etc is required when you want to segregate your services. For example, when you want to have a production environment, when you want to have a test environment, when you want to have a training environment, etc, 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 you need to understand these basics of sub account and org in detail so that you can effectively manage the services. Sometimes when it is creating the org, automatically it fails, but don't worry, we have options to manually configure it. Okay, let's see how this goes for us. Okay, if it fails, it's fine. I don't really care, or you don't need to care. We can set up some things manually, and you'll learn more when you have problems, right? You have to follow some steps, and you understand more about it. Cool. Let's see how this one goes so far. It is going to take a couple of minutes to do it. Okay, as expected, the org has failed, but it has given a detailed explanation on the top saying that you can manually set this up. So it's fine for me. There's no problem here. So let's do a manual setup here. So I'll go and click on the continue button. Okay. Now I'm going to click on go to your trial account. It has created the trial account, but the org is missing, so that's fine. I'll go to the trial account that we just created. Now it is going to take me to the global account level view. This is the global account level view. I have the sub account in the bottom here. I'll click on that. Here I need to go to Cloud Foundry environment in the bottom, where I need to click on enable Cloud Foundry. That's where it is going to set up the org for me. Okay, so org is a concept coming from the Cloud Foundry. Cloud Foundry is open source actually. Okay, so now let's go and click on the create button. Nothing else to be done. Okay, let's click on the create. Now it is creating an org for me. Okay, it is going to take 1 more minute to create an org. But if you look at the whole view of this account, this is where you are inside a sub account. Okay, not inside a global account. So sub account is inside a global account. So now if you look at the sub account, you can see the different details, the ID of this account, etc, etc. And on the left hand side you can see services and service marketplace. That is most important side of it. Now the org has been created, fine. Now if I go to the services on the left and click on service marketplace, I will be able to see all the services which is assigned to me for free by SAP. And I will tell you how to use these different services to build your applications in the next videos. Thank you so much everyone.